friends, this is Dave DeWhitt. Welcome to Midnight Muse Studios. This is a guitar lesson on how to play Southern Nights as recorded by Glenn Campbell, written by Alan Tresant. And this is going to be the intro section, the part that you just heard. We'll do that up to the turnaround, what we call the Jerry turnaround. And we'll cover that part in this intro section of the lesson here. There's some great lessons out on the internet about how to sort of start with the thumb picking style. Probably the best ones I think are Tommy Emmanuel's lessons. He does these, just a great explanation of how you separate your thumb from your fingers on the right hand. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this song. So like I said, I pretty much arranged it this way just for practicing this. To start out with, what you can do is play a C chord. You're going to take your thumb and pick the A string, and then pick the D, G, and B strings pretty much kind of as a rhythm. And then move your ring finger in the left hand down to the 3rd fret E string, and thumb moves down to pluck the E string. And then you pluck that rhythm section again. So it's got a boom chuck kind of feel. Once you have that down, then you want to start to bring in the right hand, the other fingers of the right hand, which is going to be where your melody comes from. So for the beginning of this, pretty much in this section, that thumb, the whole time, A, D, E, D, A, D, E, D, that string, basically like that. And then you're just adding in the right hand. So the right hand melody part is going to be an open G that you pluck with your 2nd finger, index finger on the right hand, and your thumb at the same time. So it's just those 2 notes together. Then you're going to let your thumb do its thing, go up to the D string. And then the 2nd fret of the G string, pluck with your index finger on the right hand again. So it's like this slowly. Now you're going to take your ring finger and move it down again to that G note on the E string, 3rd fret. And your thumb plucks that. So you have this. Then you're going to put your middle finger on the 2nd fret D string and index finger 1st fret B string. This is basically your C chord shape. So you're going to pluck those 2 notes, the D string and the B string at the same time. The D string is plucked with your thumb because that's what your thumb is anyway in the pattern. So you have those 2 notes together. So slowly you have this so far. Then your thumb back to the C note on the 3rd fret A. So far. Then you're going to put your ring finger and pinky, people hate it when I say pinky, but I'm going to say it anyway, of your left hand on the 3rd fret of the D string and the B strings, and pluck those together with your thumb and your middle finger right hand. So you have this so far. Then you're going to pick your right hand ring finger, open E string, the high E. Now your thumb goes back to that G note on the 3rd fret E string, and you're going to pluck the B string, 3rd fret with your pinky on the left hand. So here's what you have so far all together. Then you're going to pluck the 1st fret B string, fret that with your index finger, left hand, and pluck it with your middle finger, right hand. And then 2nd fret G string, fret it with your middle finger, left hand, pluck it with your index finger, right hand. So you have this all together. Alright, and that's going to repeat, I think, 3 more times. And then we're going to get to the Jerry Reed turnaround in the intro, which essentially what you're doing is you're ascending in the bass line and you're descending in the high end melody. So you kind of get this counterpoint, going towards each other. The way that I'm doing that for this arrangement of this song is I'm on the 10th fret A string and the 12th fret of the E string. I like to do it with a little bit of a staggered timing, kind of like that, but you can just play them together if you like. All right, then 6th fret of the D string, and 10th fret of the E string. So you have, you're going to go to 7th fret D string and 8th fret of the E string. So now you're on the 8th fret of the D string and 11th fret of the B string. You're on the 9th fret of the D string and the 8th fret of the B string for this one. This is the 10th fret of the D string and the 11th fret of the G string. 11th fret D string, 10th fret G string. Then you're going to go down to the 8th fret, and you're going to bar across the D and the D and the G strings, and pluck those at the same time, and then hammer on the G string up to the 9th fret, from the 8th fret to the 9th fret with your middle finger. Like that. So all together slowly. So that's the intro. We'll get to the main part of the song in the next part of the lesson.